The realization this was an attack and not a random event has a lot of people shaken tonight, and it means investigators have a mountain of work ahead of them. 9 on your side, I-Team reporter Jason Law has been talking with terrorism experts about what's next. Jason?
Yeah, Clyde, anytime something terrible like this happens, we immediately go to the experts to try and shed a little bit of light, a little bit of insight amid all of this chaos, to try and sort through what exactly the questions, the immediate questions that need to be answered. And we found one of those experts here at Claremont College, a terrorism expert, Ed Bridgeman. He's also a certified trainer with U.S. Homeland Security, so he has certainly a lot of insight to offer when things like this happen. And he says, as soon as he heard that the 2 bombs had gone off in Boston at the end, the finish line of the marathon, he says he knew, his experience told him that it was an act of terror. And now what he says, the first things that he wants to find out are what exactly those devices, what they were and what they were made of. As information starts to come out, and information's still coming out now, there's a lot we don't know. What are you looking to find out? What's the first couple things you want to know?
What kind of a device it was. That'll tell us a lot. The transnational terrorist devices are traditionally a lot more sophisticated than the domestic terrorist types of devices.
Does it strike you as sophisticated at this point?
I don't know. I mean, the placement, the timing, all of that is certainly shows that some thought went into it. But the device itself, what kind of a device was it? Was it timed device? Was it what they call a remote detonation, a command detonated? Was it radio detonated? I very seriously doubt if it was radio detonated, with all of the radios that would have been around there between the media and the police and the emergency services. So the type of device is going to tell us a little something. The fact if someone claims credit. Now, I'm sure that we're going to get 2 or 3 people who are going to immediately claim credit.
And so far, it appears that hasn't happened. We know when the president addressed the country shortly after 6 o'clock this evening, he said the 2 questions are obviously who did this and why did they do that. I tried to press Mr. Bridgeman to see, from the evidence, from the very little that you know, but what you've seen on TV, do you have any idea if this appears to be somebody who may have been a domestic terrorist, domestic threat, or somebody maybe international or foreign? And he says, look, I just don't know. We just don't have enough information at this point. Obviously, big questions as we head on into the night here, as the investigation really is just started to get underway. We're live tonight. Jason Law, 9 on your side.
All right, Jason, thanks.